As I was going through college, this was a big question for me, is where I wanted to end up. My dad was in construction, my girl was in construction. It's just kind of like what the Philippines do.
And so I was going to school up in Idaho, and they flew me out here to kind of tour the site. We were at the old building before, and they showed me this new one. Of course, I was like, wow, this is crazy.
At the school, they do information sessions is what they call them, and that's where companies come and kind of introduce themselves to the college students.
My first experience with Hirschi was Hirschi came on to campus and provided an info session.
Most of the people recruiting were large home builders or large general contractors, and it was really special to me to see the owner of the company come do an information session and be a part of it.
They decided to fly me out. I got to experience going down to our Arizona location and being shown around. I got to stay there for a day and sit with the other estimators and see what I'd actually be doing. It was awesome. Hirschi gave me everything I needed to really decide.
My journey at Hirschi has been incredible. It's something that I didn't know was gonna really become all of this. And I really loved the leadership in Chad and Crystal Hirschi.
Chad's energy and his enthusiasm and Crystal's, they bleed into the company, and I definitely feel it. I'm a more entrepreneurial person at heart. Hirschi's really awesome, and the way that they decide to do things, I feel like my voice is heard from the bottom up.
I mean, ultimately, we are an organization that always looks forward, and we look forward in the way that we take on change. We look forward in the way that we take on opportunity, and we look forward in the way that we reinvest to be the best versions of ourselves.
It's very unique to be specific in one trade. You get to where you're a professional.
Working for a subcontractor is you get all of the construction experience while also learning one of the trades and learning how to do one thing really, really well.
We have 800 employees, but yet we're a big subcontractor divided up into teams that make us feel small. If you're an estimator for one of the site wall masonry businesses, I mean, it's just you and one other person winning work and building those relationships with clients. Everything you do is extremely important. Right now is a fantastic time to join the team. It's because of the innovation. Right now, we're really building onto technology and advancing our way of doing work.
We understand that technology has just advanced so far, and we understand that we need to be incorporating those tools. I spoke earlier about reinvesting. That's such a huge area of reinvesting that we are extremely passionate about.
The culture here is young, and we have very young leadership, and with that comes this excitement for finding the best way to do things. And so we're doing things that no one else does. We have developers from around the world building our own software to set us apart.
I noticed from the people that came in and presented when I was on campus at college, how they came and presented to me, I thought it was cool that Hirschi owns all of our equipment. We opened up a powder coating business. We started iron. We started, we're a subcontractor, but we're willing to branch out, to learn more, to do more.
I think it's so important. You hear that saying, it's you can be a fool for 5 minutes, or you can be a fool for the rest of your life. And so people that are constantly learning and growing, and so it's just great to be open-minded, to be humble, to always be learning. I think people like that really do well here.
Teamwork's influenced my success because I realized that I'm only so effective as a person. I don't work alone. I don't work on an island. I can only accomplish so much. But with a team of people all contributing and doing their part, we can accomplish a lot more. And that's definitely what Team Hirschi is all about.
It's definitely a team thing. That's one of the things I always tell people, especially when we're recruiting at the schools or just talk to anybody about Hirschi. You can't get there by yourself. And I definitely give a lot of that credit to the people who trained me.
But just stay focused on becoming really, really good. And if you do that, then the opportunities are going to land probably sooner than you wanted them.
I started out estimating, and then for a couple of months, I was the estimator for just the commercial stone veneer. After that, I got to take on the estimating position for our residential walls team. That was, I think, 2 or 3 years into my time here at Hirschi. the opportunity opened up to take on the project manager role. And then once again, right, because of the growth, Chad and Crystal, they're growth oriented. So we made some restructuring in the company, and then a general manager position on the site walls team opened up. And now I'm currently at the iron position. So I'm the general manager of the iron and powder coating team. And I've been doing that for about 8 months. We've got a team of rock stars. We've got a team of professionals that know what they're doing. And I feel like they help train me every single day, even as I'm the one that's leading the team. So it's awesome to be a part of a team that does that.
We've had a lot of growth lately, so we've really diversified ourselves. So we're not only in, masonry, so we have a commercial masonry business and a residential masonry business, but we have a powder coating business and iron business. And then we recently, 2 years ago, went into Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. And then we've recently purchased and acquired a union business. It's just a great time because we love to promote from within. And so we have individuals who have started off as a laborer in our business and who have worked their way up and are now being project managers. My husband's a great example. He started off as a hod carrier, a laborer, and worked his way up, and now he's the president of a company.
We're that type of organization where we create a platform and we create an environment where you are bound to have the opportunity for growth.
It's work, right? But it almost feels like a family in a sense too, because everybody really cared about the work that they wanted to do, but they cared about the individuals as well.
I thought it was a really cool opportunity to go work for a person, to go work for a family instead of a corporation.
Our organization has been built on family values, right? Like, Crystal and I, when we made the decision to start this organization back in 2009, it gave us that opportunity to be able to create a platform to help people become the best they can possibly be in the construction industry.
It's just been great to find those individuals where you can kind of find what they're passionate about. It makes it exciting for us, to be able to help them achieve where they were always meant to be in the first place.